चलेगा.
Okay. So now what we will do? You have understood, right? How to assign? Okay. So I will make it as 24. Make this as 254, not 253.
Sir, एक default rate पर नहीं चाहिए sir. उस default rate पर भी लेना है उसमें.
There are a lot of configuration is there. This is not end. Next, if you want to exclude, for example, you have created 2 to 254 distribution. Within the distribution, if you want that I want some reservation, some IPs should I want for myself, not for others. मैं वो मैं सोचा कि इसको बोल के मेरे को बोला एक मिनट देखो
नहीं जाता है इसको क्या करता है आपको सही बर्थडे है I will say
So many people are calling me now.
చెప్పాలి ఇది ఇప్పుడు క్లాస్ నడిచే आपको సాఫ్ట్ को 2-3 साल నెక్స్ట్ వచ్చింది ఇది వచ్చింది కదా నెక్స్ట్ వచ్చింది ప్రీవియస్ ది ఫస్ట్ స్టార్టింగ్ వచ్చింది రేంజ్ వచ్చింది తర్వాత ఎండ్ వచ్చింది ఫస్ట్ ఐపీఎస్ రేంజ్ తర్వాత మళ్ళీ ఎండ్ ఎగ్జిక్యూట్ వచ్చింది ఎండ్ తర్వాత ఇది వచ్చింది 190 అక్కడ ఒకటే మిగతా సిస్టమ్స్ అదే కనెక్ట్ చేసుకోవాలి హాట్స్పాట్
అక్కడ WPS
సిస్టమ్స్
బటన్ WPS బటన్ సిస్టమ్
అయితే ఉండదు సిస్టమ్ కి హాట్స్పాట్
అది కనెక్ట్ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು
So now here exclusion is coming. That means what? If you want that I want to exclude from 2 to 10, this is the IP address that I want to assign to my known computers. For example, 10 computers are there. I want those 10 computers should get 2 to 10. Rest, it should get automatically. Then exclusion, then reservation you can do it over here. Like 2 to 254 is the total number of IPs. From them, if I want, I can exclude it over here. Like for example, I want 1.2 till 100. What happened? Again gone.
आ रहा है सर
आ रहा है ना? Connect. Connected.
और ऐसा घूमर
is small micro like ant
exaggeration
ants leg
Actually, that Archana's ID was working well.
Who's Archana's ID?
Yeah, Wi-Fi.
That's what I have hosted from there only. That's why it's coming working.
small IO
Don't worry, it's a matter of one day.
small I
perfect
Capital F. 7 2. Password రాంగా
ఒక్క ప్రాజెక్ట్ చేయలేదు మాకే సిస్టమ్ ఉంటే మాకే
పాస్వర్డ్ అదే
అన్ని ప్రాక్టీస్ ఇంట్రెస్ట్ లేదు ఫస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ఆల్ వాళ్ళు చెప్పారు ఆల్రెడీ నాకు ఇంట్రెస్ట్ ఉంది అంటే వాళ్ళ పేరెంట్స్ బలవంతం చేసి పెట్టుకొచ్చింది ఒక నిమిషంలో రారా చదువుతాడు నువ్వు ఉంటారా ఏదైనా మనకి ఇష్టం ఇష్టం అని
ఫోటో పెడుతూనే ఉంటాడు.
Now 1.2 से 100 I am creating an exclusion. That means when it will get distributed automatically, it will start from 101. It will not touch 2 to 100.
Okay.
Why? Because I have excluded.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So when it will distribute, the first IP will go with 1.101. It will not go with 1.100. So add it.
पहले वो रेंज सेट करके ये करना है सर.
This is optional. If you have the criteria requirement to exclude, then you have to do it. If there is no requirement, no need to do it. It depends on your the requirement. ठीक है, ऐसा नहीं है कि you have to do it compulsory. No, it's depend on the requirement. Next, lease duration. That means till how many days your IP will be valid. In the sense, for example, you have got 1.5 and here it is written 8 days. Now, after 8 days, your IP will be changed. For 1.52, it will take something else. Expiry. It expires. So, till after how many days it will get expired? Here you need to specify days, hours, minutes.
मतलब सर अब रेंज लिए है सर 24/7 में लीज लिए है आईपीएस 1 to 100 यूज किया है और एक्सपायरी के बाद दूसरे लगते हैं सर वो आईपी यूज कर सकते हैं.
हाँ, वो यहाँ पे आ जाएगा. IP जो चेंज होते हैं ना, ये IP does changes, right?
Yes, sir.
So our IP changes. How it gets changed? Because of this. Like you can give a policy rate after every 1 month, IPs will be changed. So here give the 1 month, 30 days you give it. After 30 days it will keep on changing. It is for a security. Next, you want to configure? Yes, we want to configure. Router default gateway. Now that command, do you remember default router? This is what default router command. Now here two situation comes. First situation, if there is a router, switch, clients, and server is directly connected to your router. If that is the scenario, just imagine in your head, like router is there, switch is there, clients are there, and one server is there which is directly connected to the router. In that scenario, router's default gateway you need to assign. Now what will the router default gateway? Which side? This side or this side?
It's connected to our server.
Which connected to the server, correct? That is a default gateway. So that IP you need to assign here. If router is there. Now for another environment, server is there, switch is there, and all clients are attached. There is no router in the picture. In that scenario, you need to assign server's IP address over here. Server IP address in the sense 192.168.1 for us. If it is something else, that one you have to assign. Two situation: if router comes to the picture, then router's default gateway. If there is no router, only system, then system's IP address. Two situations are. So you need to check what is the criteria. So right now we don't have any router. So
System IP is only default.
server का IP.
Server IP default.
Clear? That means it asks like from where you want to distribute. If there is no router, obviously server will distribute. If there is a router, so obviously from server it will go to the router. After that only it will go to the client. No? So think like that. If router is there, that means I have to give router's default gateway.
इसमें तो IP helper पे भी नहीं चाहिए.
सर्वर में क्यों चाहिए?
सिर्फ मेरा router helper चाहिए.
Sad. Next. Domain name and DNS server, it's resolved. Next, Win server, we don't require it. Win server is required because when you are deploying websites to your server. Windows Internet Naming System, full form. So we don't require it.
Windows
Internet Naming System. When 2000 server 2008 2012 was running, latest at that time Win server was used. After 16 and 19, we usually host our website in cloud, not in Windows servers. So there is no requirement of Windows. No. Then next, you want to activate now? Yes. Finish. Your DHCP configuration is ready now. You can see scope. This is for HR. Address pool.
100 for
1 to 1.2 to 1.254 is the mean range. We have excluded
2 to 100.
2 to 100.
Excluded मतलब use नहीं करना.
हाँ, वो आप खुद यूज कर सकते हैं आपके लिए. Address leases means which one is expired. Reservation, how you can assign that 2 to 100 you have reserved, right?
Yes.
How to assign that 2 to 100 with the help of DHCP automatically. So in reservation you have to do. I will show that one later, not now. Then this is your router 1.1, DNS server 1.1, DNS domain name Microsoft.com. Get the information of your network. Is it clear? And policies, if there is any policy that you add, can add it. No, basically there is no policy we use it here. We do it in group policy only. So these are the 4 things which is very important in DHCP. Now after that client will get automatically. So right now I don't have any client installed. So when we do client joining to the domain, at that time will show reservation, automatic transfer and also DORA process. So till here you try to do it. DHCP configuration. यहाँ तक try करो. After it is clear, then we will go with the client joining. Domain joining जो है DORA process. Then how to transfer reserved IP to your clients. Reserved IP in the sense that you have created 2 to 100. That one. Because for example 2 to 100, that means how many IP addresses? 98. 98 IP address if you want to assign individually, it will take so much of time, right? So how to transfer that reserved IP also through DHCP automatically to that particular system only. How it can be sent through MAC address. So that one how to do we will show. तो सबसे पहले ये इतना से कर लो. Clear?
I'll do on that only, sir, in server.